Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 979. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you some new embossing folders from We Are Memory Keepers. Today I am showing you some new embossing folders from We Are Memory Keepers. These are the dot ones here, and they are a larger folder. They are 6 by 6 inches in size now. We have this one here with some interesting textures and designs. Then we have some triangles, and you do get 2 folders in each pack. So the 2 designs you're seeing are 2 different embossing folders. That's the triangle. And then the chevron. So you have a smaller, closer together chevron and the larger chevron. And I'm going to show you how you can create texture on some of your like jelly printed papers or collage sheets, or even just on regular paper if you don't want to do it on printed paper. I have taken, this adds another dimension to your paper. So it was papers that I had lying around that I had previously printed on. And then I added, like, there's the chevron, some triangles, little triangles. You can see I've cut these up for the samples I made, but I just wanted to show you what was left of the paper. So that dot was put on top of the paper. So you can make some really interesting designs with the embossing folders. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So here we have the dot embossing folder. And I'm putting my paper in, so it's a 6 by 6. And then I'm going to use the Evolution to put it through. So as long as your die cutting machine, oh, sorry, I need my mats. Okay, so I have my mats here. And you need to use the B mat. The B mat here is for embossing. The A mat is for cutting. So you put it on the platform and put it there. So as I was saying, as long as your die cutting machine has a 6-inch opening, you can use these embossing folders. So a lot of them on the market now do have that 6-inch opening. So I now have my embossed area, which is probably hard to see, and that's where our inks come in. So I'm using the Ranger Archival ink. I'm going to use Plum, and I like to use the archival inks whenever I'm doing over like acrylic paint and that, because it is oil-based and will stick to it. But you probably could use a dye ink. I'm not sure how a pigment ink would work for this, because you want that felt mat or the felt pad so it's not pushing in and it's just applying ink to the top. So you can see how all our dots have now popped up. And just like that, I have another layer and dimension to my paper that I can use in my projects. And then what I did was I took the circle die set. I really like this die set because you get a huge range of circles, not just 5 or 6. You get a pile here from very tiny to probably about a 3-4 inch circle. And I took some of the smaller ones, and then I just die cut a whole pile of circles out of the different patterns and made these little note cards. If you wanted, you could stamp a greeting in one of the circles, or you can just have them as a little note card set. And you get some really fun patterns and textures using your jelly prints and then with all your different embossing folders. And those are the new embossing folders from We Are Memory Keepers. Well, that's it for today's episode. However, I want to remind you that when you shop at We Are Memory Keepers at www.shopweare, you can receive 20% off your order by using the promo code SCRAPTIME. And be sure to visit our site at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you my flower masks and stencils. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.